Hey folks, Thack with AOK Urban Homestead, and well, as you can see, things are starting to die. Fall is here. Let's put this garden to rest. Well folks, as you can see, the once very green and lush, prolific gourd trellis has started to die off. So Brenda has already harvested some gourds, and well, we'll let these vines die off some more and then we'll harvest the rest of them. So with gourds, we wait until that part right there turns really brown and then we'll cut it off later, or might even leave it here on the stem to let it cure. That's all up to Brenda. So yeah, I'll show you all the rest that she has already cut off. There they are. She's cured those. Those look like they cured really nice. And there's a few right over there too. Folks, this used to be the... what was here? Garlic. As you guys can see here, the sweet potato vines are sitting right there. I will right now insert the video of us harvesting sweet potatoes. Did we just pull it up? Oh. Oh. Wow. That's right. Now, I think we can save these vines and make more, I think. Oh my gosh! Oh, I feel more down there. Whoop. Look at that. Oh, we broke this one in half, honey. Oh no. Oh, whoa! There's the other half. I'll go show them. Look at that. Wow. Well, folks, somehow the camera shut off, but we tipped the bucket over and the root had actually made its way down through the bucket into the soil and got us more potatoes. So let me show you what our harvest is for sweet potato out of one little container. Look at that. Oh, wow. Anyways, the Dutch oven full of it. This was our first year ever growing sweet potatoes. I think we will do it more because, well, we love sweet potatoes and these are the purple kind. So that's going to be even more different for us. Yeah. So let's keep going with our garden tour. So I was going to take the vines to the compost bin and, well, they didn't die. They kept growing and we got more. So I'll take these last two and go cure them. And then I'm going to, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the slips and take them and plant them inside and see how they do for the winter. All right, so the dahlias, as you guys can see here, some of them have died back. And my friend Hannah actually said to go ahead and just top them all off, leave about almost a foot on top so that it can finish drying out the roots. So that's what I'm going to do next. right, so now I'm supposed to just let them die down, dry out, and then I'll take them and pull them up by the bulbs, cut off the rest, take the bulbs and go put them in a paper bag and store them for the rest of the winter down in the basement in a dark spot. Don't water them, anything else. That's how we're gonna store the dahlia bulbs. Let's hope that works. That was the advice I was given, and I'm gonna try it. Well, I guess next we're gonna pull up all the beets. We have had such a wonderful year for beets. We've done like 5 harvestings already. This will be the 6th and final harvest of beets. We're actually gonna give these away to some friends that, well, they moved and they didn't get to put a garden in, so yeah, this will help them out too. Well, this is the last bit of the beets along with what I already got, but look at that. I got one white one. Seems like every once in a while I get a white one, and I actually do like the white ones. They're how can I explain the flavor? Because everybody says the beets are earthy. I get that, but the white ones just don't have that depth of earthy. Yeah, let's put it that way. Not bad for a final harvest of beets, folks. All right, we're gonna go on to the potatoes and the tomatoes, but some of them are still green on the tomatoes, and I think I will leave that for maybe another day or two, and then I'll pull everything for the tomatoes. But I need to get peppers and dry beans harvested next. Folks, these Tabasco peppers, whew, I can't believe that I actually have bugs eating them, because they are so hot. Anyways, they're so hot, I'm gonna put on gloves, and well, we're gonna harvest all of them, even the ones that are not completely ripe yet, because frost is coming and I want to get them picked. Look at them, there's so many of them. All right, here we go. In the end, I think it's just going to be easier if I just chop them down, take them into the garage, and harvest the peppers there. That way I'm not killing my back bending over left and right. So I think that's what I'm going to do to the rest of these Thai chili peppers right here and jalapenos. I'm just going to chop them down and take them all into the garage. As you can see, it's starting to get dark on me. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do for the rest of the peppers. And then we'll see what we get when we're done plucking them all off. Alright, so I'm pulling up pepper plants, and look at this cool thing I found, you guys. It's a cocoon of some sort. See that? So if you know what animal that belongs to, let me know. How funny. That tiny little plant still has one pepper left. Well, folks, it's been a couple days. I was actually down and out, and Brenda harvested all the peppers off of the plants for me. I'll show you a picture or the video of that. But I have a helper. Susan's back, and she's going to be picking all the dry beans off. So here are the peppers, like I said, that got harvested. The rest we already froze dried and made into cowboy candy. So we'll go finish getting the garden taken care of. I also wanted to show you guys this hot sauce I made. The far left is what I just made. The far right was 6 months ago, and the middle was the last year. So these are succotash beans, and next year we're going to move the small row here into the big row where the tomatoes were. because, well, one, they're so easy to grow. Two, they provide a lot of nitrogen for the soil. And, well, three, they're easy to harvest and take care of too. Well, folks, I've actually been under the weather for a few days, and Brenda finished off those peppers for me. She just took them off the plants and put them in a bucket. So I am back out in the garden finally, and I am going to harvest the rest of these succotash beans. They're a nice dry bean, and yeah, I'll show you what I have so far. So that's not even a quarter of a bushel. It looks big, but it's not a very big thing. And then here's the rest of them. I'll go to the other side and pick them, but there's still some. I wait for them to get dry like that before I pick them. And then, yeah, it's much easier to get them out of the shell once they're that dry. So I can't shell them one-handed, but I wanted to show you guys these beans real quick. Look at how beautiful and purple they are. Aren't they just gorgeous? Anyways, we'll put those in a pillowcase. We'll smash them. And then I'll show you how many beans we actually get. Well, that took me a little while, but we got it all cleaned off. Now, all these marigolds have to come up. Yeah. They're not going to last the frost tonight. Well, the freeze tonight anyway, so, yep. And then after that, we got to get all the tomatoes put away. Because, well, there's a bunch of bugs in some of them. So I can feed them to my chickens as long as they're ripe. I won't feed any green ones to the chickens, but I'll feed the ripe ones. Well, that was actually a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be. Now all I got to do is go through, cut all my string, go through, pick up all my old tags and labels and all that stuff. And then I think I'll, for the flowers though, I think I'm just going to chop and drop and use them as a mulch for the blueberries. I think that might be the best thing to do. So that way I don't have to go find hay and all that stuff. I hope that works. I think that actually looks rather good. Look at our raspberry bushes. They're turning red with the cold. Now I'm going to show you guys something. Where'd you go, little guy? Uh-oh. He was in here. Oh, well, maybe he left. It was just a little baby praying mantis. Maybe he'll like that cover too. Look at that. There's another one. But this is in a different bed. I'll cover him up with, there we go. There you go, little guy. Well, folks, we actually only have one more bed to go, and that would be the herb bed, which I'm just going to harvest them all, get them into the freeze dryer, and hey, I'll have a bunch of herbs freeze dried. All right, we'll start with the oregano. Whoa, dang. Ugh. Whew, that's a pretty good bounty, huh? Of oregano. Put some of these flowers back in here. Well, I brought 3 buckets out because I thought I was going to get some thyme, but it doesn't look like the thyme made it, so yep. Let's get all the rest of the oregano here. Alright, next we're going to get the sage. But as for the nasturtiums, this is all I'm going to do to them. I'm just going to let them mulch. Sage, your turn. I don't think I will grow sage next year, only because, well, I don't have a huge use for them. So, yeah, no sage next year. But I have a ton of lavender here and over there that I'm going to go ahead and get all my lavender up. And then that one right there. Whew, it's so fragrant. And there you guys have it. Oregano, sage, and lavender. Yeah. I'll take that in, freeze dry them. Well, folks, I finally pulled the leeks. That's as big as they got. It'll make one bowl of soup anyways. So I was told that carrots actually can survive down to 28 degrees. So we are going to leave the carrots in until, last minute, I guess. All right, guys. Look at this harvest today. And then I wanted to show you guys these beans. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. Oops, maybe. So I can't shell them one-handed, but I wanted to show you guys these beans real quick. Look at how beautiful and purple they are. Aren't they just gorgeous? Anyways, we'll put those in a pillowcase. We'll smash them. And then I'll show you how many beans we actually get. Well, folks, I was going to take all these dry beans, put them in the pillowcase, and, thrash it around. But Brenda said it's just as easy to crack them and just knock them down. And, well, so far it is. Just crack them open because they're so dry and just shuck them out by hand. So anyways, I'll come back with the final amount that we have. Well, folks, after only a couple of minutes, we got a whole quart of these succotash beans. Not a pint, but a full quart. And, well, as easy as they were to grow, harvest, and whatever, shuck, I think we will grow them again. But it all depends on how they taste. Because we've never grown them, we've never tasted them. Maybe I'll do that in a different video, so that way we'll let you know for sure if we like them or not. Anyways, let's get back to the garden. All right, folks. Now is the time for the potatoes. Here we go. Just pull up the first one and see. Oh, nothing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh, maybe something there. Okay, duds. We'll keep going though. Look at that. That's all we got. So, I think we have a lot more learning to do about potatoes. Alright folks, so we got some red potatoes in this recycle bin, and the other one, let's pull this one. Oh, hey, we might have a better harvest. Look, red potatoes. Alright, so Brenda and I are going to try this one. And then we'll just let you see the haul. You already saw us digging, so yay! All right, folks. So we got done, and this is our haul, and we are kind of really happy about it. Look at that. That's what we got for 2 people. She just walked right through the camera. For 2 people that did not know how to grow potatoes, still don't know how to grow potatoes. But we put them in the recycle bins and stuff. Hey, we're really happy. We should get at least 5 meals out of that because we don't eat a lot of potatoes. But next year, we're going to plant a little earlier and we'll see how it goes. Folks, the garden is almost done. All I have to do now, I don't have to, but what I am going to do is I'm going to go through with my pitchfork, loosen up all this soil as much as I can. It's been very dry, so it's very hard. So anyways, I'm going to loosen it up. I'm going to put a little bit of compost down on top of it. So hopefully I will get a good head start for next year. If I can. Anyways, like I said, we had a drought. That soil is really, really hard. Folks, thank you so much for making my year one of homesteading a successful one. Your kindness and your support has been amazing. If you're new to the channel, I hope you guys like what you have seen and maybe consider subscribing. Going into winter, we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff indoors. Seeds. I'm already thinking of them next year. So we have seeds coming up, but I also love camping and doing a lot of adventures in the winter. So that's what you will be seeing next. I know I have not been on with a video in a while, but man, homesteading and filming it's kind of hard. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for your support. Until next time, stay blessed and be A-OK.